everybody. Now tonight I'm going to be doing a very special Beanie Boo video, and it's going to be a top 10 favourite Beanie Boo list, and it's going to be an updated version, but I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm actually going to be doing Beanie Boo pairs rather than just singular Beanie Boos, because it is really difficult to do a top 10 list because I just think all Beanie Boos are awesome. So doing a top 10 list is pretty difficult because I love all my Beanie Boos in the same way. But I wanted to get a top 10, like my top 10 personal favourite ones, like ones that I feel like I just really enjoy a lot more, and also just ones that I'm really happy to have, and just ones that make me feel really happy and make me feel really just really like nice and safe, because some Beanie Boos do make me feel really just like really comforting, and it just feels so amazing to have them, because just Beanie Boos are just like awesome, and I just really love Beanie Boos, and I find it so difficult to like choose which one to pick in my top 10. So I'm going to be doing top 10 Beanie Boo favorite Beanie Boo pairs. But as an honourable mention, it's not in a pair, so it's a singular honourable mention, and it is my birthday Beanie Boo, Sydney, the only Beanie Boo with my birthday, and that's why she's on the list as an honourable mention, because I do love Sydney, but I kind of wish she wasn't the only Beanie Boo that had my birthday, so I wish I had lots of more. But I do love Sydney. I think she's a really beautiful Beanie Boo, and I love her pink and blue colour scheme, and she's just really nice. And I was actually really happy to have found her, and I'm really lucky, and I'm really grateful that I did, because she's a Claire's exclusive, so that means she's harder to find, and I didn't think she would be available to get where I lived. So I did find her in Wallingford in one of the charity shops. She doesn't have her tag though, but I don't mind. And one of the reasons why she's really special to me is mainly because she shares my birthday. So that's why she's on the honourable mention. But and she'll be here, right there. So without further ado, let's get on with the rest of the top 10. But Sydney's just automatically on number 1 because she's my birthday twin. So on with the top 10. So number 10, and it's in no particular order. It's not like 10 the lowest and then 1 the highest. It's just a mix of the top 10. So number 10 is this lovely duo that is one of the reasons why I went back into Beanie Boo collecting again, and it's Chessie the orangutan and Slick the fox. And these two are the reasons why I got back into Beanie Boo collecting in the first place. Like, I always wanted to get back into Beanie Boo collecting when I back in a few years ago, but these guys are the reason why I started to do it again. So I found Chessie in WH Smith's, and Slick was in a charity shop in Abingdon, the big warehouse charity shop. And when I did find her, I wasn't really up to date with how many Beanie Boos there were or which characters there were. So because not that I wasn't into Beanie Boos at all, it's just that I was into different things at the time. So Beanie Boos weren't the number 1 interest at the time, even though I desperately did want to get back into Beanie Boo collecting and having Beanie Boos, but I just found it difficult to try and balance things out. So these guys are the reason why I went back into Beanie Boo collecting, and I just really loved Chessie when I saw her in WH Smith for the first time. She kind of reminded me of Tangerine the orangutan a little bit. I was like, oh, they made a new orangutan, and she just seemed very unique, and I really loved like her chocolate brown colour, and I don't know, it's just like her little face is just really cute to me. I just really love her. And lots of people don't like the lips, but I actually do like the lips. I think they're really pretty, and it's just like really nice. And also she loves chocolatey things, like chocolate as a cake, and also cookies, and I love chocolate cake and cookies as well, so I find her a bit relatable. And honestly, I do like see her in the shop sometimes, and sometimes I'm really, really tempted to buy another Chessie again, like because I just really enjoyed like the first time I bought her. So I was like, well, my mum bought her for me, but I was really like, I just really enjoyed like the time that we got her. So I was like, I want to get her again because it was amazing when I got her the first time. And Slick is just a really lovely Beanie Boo too. I just kind of remember taking her on some of my trips, like on the bus, um, and I also remember taking Chessie as well on the bus. So I just have really great new memories with these guys. So that's why they're on my number 10. And I really am tempted to buy another Chessie, so then I have to them, but I'm trying to resist because I'm trying to stick to like the one Beanie Boo character policy because I don't want to get too many of the same character because that might not be fair on other collectors, and also it's probably better to have room for like new different ones as well. So on to number 9, and it's two Easter Beanie Boos, and it is the two that I found in the Wallingford toy shop, and it's Emmy and Gumdrop. The reason I know they are very recent Beanie Boos, and I'm not putting them on the list because they're my new fate. Well, I'm not putting them on the list because they're like new, and I like them because they're new. It's just I have known these Beanie Boos like since I did research about Beanie Boos and watched videos. So and they just looked really delightful to me when I saw them on the when I saw them on pictures. But I was really excited when Emmy was announced because she just was probably my favorite one of like the three. And I love her little bonnet. And when I saw her in Wallingford for the first time, I was just overjoyed. I was delighted, in fact. I just didn't expect to find the Easter Beanie Boos where I had my bus rounds where I could basically go. But I found her and it was just wonderful. It was like a magical moment when I got her for me, and it was a really lovely day as well. And I just remember being so happy on that day. So, and also I love her colour scheme, like this soft greenish yellow on her body, and the bright orange feet and beak. And her beak can open a bit, like here, her beak can open, so it's a bit movable. And also her little orange tail. And also like the turquoise eyes as well. I don't know why, but like turquoise eyes like these always just give me a happy, familiar feeling. And I just love her little bonnet as well. It's just this Beanie Boo is just wonderful and squishy and huggable as well. And Gumdrop is also for the same reason because I got her on a very lovely day too in Wallingford, and I love her like turquoise color scheme, and her bunny ears are just so lovely as well. I love the bunny ears. It just feels so nice to touch as well. And she just looks like almost like one of those traditional toys that you could find in the old fashioned toy shops as well. She kind of gives me that feeling too. And she has the same colored turquoise eyes as Emmy. So that's why I paired these two together, because they just give me familiar and happy feelings. It's just like a lovely, warm, familiar, happy feeling. So that's why it's like memories in a way, and it makes me happy and it makes me smile. So that's why I love them. And so that's them. So the next pair is Sissy and not Pegasus, Pixie. Sissy and Pixie. So I found both of these in WH Smith's, and I remember just seeing them, and I really wanted them for a long time, but I never had the courage to buy them because I was mainly used to buying toys in charity shops rather than buying them in toy stores. So I was just hoping for like the day I'd find them in the charity shop, but when that never came, I decided to buy them for real in the toy shops. And I love Sissy's design. She's really soft. And I love how her paws at the bottom feel. They're very soft as well. And I love her long ears. And she just has like this cute little face. I don't know, she feels different from the other Beanie Boos. She's got that fleece material made out. She's made out of that fleece material, but it just feels so nice. And it's just so sweet. She looks very sweet. And Pixie, I have actually seen Pixie in the charity shops, but I just didn't get her because I guess at the time she wasn't really the Beanie Boo I was looking for when I was looking in the charity shops. I was kind of hoping to find one of the leopards really, but I didn't really get her when I had the chance to, and I kind of feel a bit bad about that. But I did see her in. I did buy her in one charity shop one time, but I gave that one away, and I decided to get her again because I really missed having her. And I decided to get this one from WH Smith's one day. So these two are just lovely Beanie Boos, and I love Sissy's design as well. She's just like a cuddly little toy, and it's just so sweet. And Pixie is just loved. I think Pixie might be one of my favorite unicorns. I don't know. She just looks really nice. And I also love like her little poem as well. Sometimes the poems can really like influence how I feel about the Beanie Boos. I just feel like it just gives them more personality. So yay! Right, the next pair is a very old pair, and it is Daisy the cow and Candy Cane the Christmas hamster. I'll talk about Candy Cane first. I just remember him from when I was little. I remember like when I first discovered Beanie Boos. I remember looking it up on YouTube, and I remember like seeing this Beanie Boo called Comet the reindeer, and I really wanted him. He was like one that I really wanted, and I saw like a video advertising him, saying that he had beautiful green eyes and beautiful red antlers, and he was the one I really wanted. But Mum gave me Candy Cane, and I was more overjoyed about Candy Cane. Really, I think once I got Candy Cane, I think I stopped fussing over Comet because I just really enjoyed having this little guy with me. And I remember taking him on bus trips as well with my mum, and it's just lovely. And he's just one of my favourite Beanie Boos because he's one of the Beanie Boos that have stuck around for a while with me. So I think he just has a lot more history to him with me than most of the other Beanie Boos. And he's just so lovely. I love his green little eyes, and he's still in pretty good condition, apart from that he doesn't have his tag anymore. But I don't really mind about the tags, to be honest. I can always like look up the poem, and it'll still be a part of them. And he's just really nice, and I just love him so much. And here's Daisy. Actually, Daisy was a gift from an old friend. I remember it was because at that time I really wanted Posy, and my friend came back from a trip a day out and they gave me Daisy the cow, and I was like, oh, thank you. And I think I was just really I did feel a bit bad because I didn't really want them to get me anything, so I felt a bit bad. And but I was really happy that they gave me Daisy, and Daisy's just another one of those Beanie Boos that was stuck around with me for a very long time. And so yeah, I think Daisy's probably my favourite cow Beanie Boo, or one of them at least, because she does. I think I just love cows. I just love cows in general. The cows are just lovely animals, and I love watching them graze in the fields and far away. It's just kind of like a nice scenery. And cows are just like really nice animals. They're kind of cool. I like them. And they're my favorite farm animal. And I love just, Daisy just kind of gives me a nice feeling as well. Like spring and a sunny day feeling, like a sunny spring. I don't know if she's meant to be a spring Beanie Boo or not, like an Easter one, but I don't think so. But it's just nice to have her. So these two are a really cool pair, and they're kind of one of the pairs that have been around with me the longest. I do want to make an honourable mention with Cleo, another honourable mention with Cleo, because Cleo was my first ever Beanie Boo that I ever had, and I got her in the keychain version. So keychain version of Cleo was the first ever Beanie Boo I have. So along with Sydney, Cleo is going to have a special place in my heart because she was my first Beanie Boo ever. So Cleo and Sydney are kind of like an honorary 11th place on the favourite Beanie Boo pair list. So yes, but that's Candy Cane and Daisy. is Coco and Pooch. So I remember seeing Coco like recently, and I was really wanting her. I dreamed of getting her suit someday, and I kept seeing her in WH Smith's, but I never really bought her because I was saving up my money for something else, and I was just hoping to find her one day, and I just dreamed of having her because I really love her name, like the name Coco, because I really love Palmer's cocoa butter. So it kind of her name kind of reminded me of that a little bit. So I don't know. I have, and I found this one in WH Smith's. No, not WH Smith. B&M. In Didcot, and I was really delighted that she was still there because all of the Beanie Boos were gone, and I just kept on searching within the toys and searching just to see if she was there. And I pulled her out, and I was like, Coco, and I was just happy because I wanted her for so long. And B&M makes Beanie Boos a bit cheaper. In B&M, it's $4.99 per Beanie Boo, so I was pretty happy that I found her for cheaper because because they're like £6 in other places, or $5.99 at least. So I found it for $4.99, and it was really great. It was wonderful, and Coco's just one of those Beanie Boos, a bit like Chessie, that I would actually tempted to buy again. Like I keep on seeing other Cocos around, and I'm just like, I really want to get that one, but I try and resist because I've already got one. So she's just another one of those Beanie Boos I just want to get over and over again. But I'm really happy with the one I got because I remember finding her and I was just happy to have found her. But now on to Pooch. And I really love Pooch's colour scheme, and he feels so silky. And one of the reasons why I really love him is because Mum kindly bought him for me. And that was just so wonderful. I didn't expect that to happen, and she bought him for me, and I was really grateful and really happy. And I sometimes like ones that are given to me as gifts are gonna mean so much more to me than because it just makes me feel very loved. And Mum knows that I love Beanie Boos, and she bought this one for me. And I remember the day that she bought him for me. And she also bought Gumball as well for me as well. She has got a few others for me, but I just wanted to put Pooch here because he just looks absolutely amazing. He's a very unique puppy. So these two are really another favourite pair. And my next pair is an Easter and Christmas Beanie Boo, and it is Twitches and Sleigh Bell. So Twitches is my third bunny. I've got 3 bunnies now. I've got Woody, Carrot, and now Twitches. But I really love Twitches because I feel like she's an upgraded version of the rabbits. I love her slipper feet and her multicolored colour scheme and her blue eyes. I feel like the rabbits, as much as I love Woody and Carrot, I honestly think that the rabbits should be in multicolored colour schemes. I feel like they pull it off really well. So I feel like that's a really good thing to do. That's really cool. And also Mum got her for me, so she bought her for me online. So that's one of the reasons why I love her. And she just looks so nice. She feels so good. And it's just very lovely. I love Twitches. And I just love the chick feet as well, like the chick slippers. That's just really cool. It's just like I love Beanie Boos with accessories on them. I think that just kind of enhances the Beanie Boo, really. So yeah. And Sleigh Bell is actually one of my dream Beanie Boos. She was one of my dream Beanie Boos. When I saw her and her little hat, and also her poem as well, and her name, I honestly dreamed of getting her one day. And I actually just can. She just feels if Sleigh Bell existed when I was a little girl, when I first discovered Beanie Boos, if she existed back then, I definitely would have wanted her so much because she just looks really beautiful. And also, like, her poem about wanting to play outside in the snow is just really sweet. And she reminds me of when I was little. When we were little, we would go outside at night in the snow and use plastic boxes and ride them like sleighs, like sleigh bells, like like sledges. just basically like try and ride them like snow, like just basically ride them through the snow. So that was really fun. So she kind of reminds me of that, and I just really love her. I just feel really happy when I'm with her. She's just so cute and so pretty, and I just love the hat. The hat is beautiful. And she's also got her tag too. And she was from a charity shop. She's just still in really good condition. And I just love her. She just makes me so happy. And Twitch just makes me happy as well because I just love the holiday Beanie Boos. So yeah. Now on to the next pair. I know this video is going on a bit long, but I'll try and move things a bit forward. We have Cassidy and Ethel. I love the purple colours, and Ethel's a bit similar story to Coco, one that I really wanted for a long time, and for as long as I've known Ethel really, and I just love her. She looks so beautiful. I think she's very stylish and very glamorous in my opinion. And Cassidy is just this beautiful cat. I love the purple and pink on her, and I really wanted her for quite a while, but I wasn't able to get her because they didn't have her in the small size at the time, and also I think also when they were selling her at small, I was wanting other Beanie Boos at the time, a little bit more. But the reason why I put her on the list is because I think she's a very pretty Beanie Boo, and I love the pink and purple color scheme on her. I just love both of these guys. They're just so beautiful, and I just love them. They're just so cuddly and nice. And Ethel just made me so happy when I bought her. I was just really happy. So both of these Beanie Boos are an absolute delight to have. And the next two is Cookie and Honeycomb. I just love Honeycomb, and I love Cookie as well. Cookie is a Beanie Boo that I remember when I was little. And this one's my Cookie's a little bit weird because her tag at the bottom is red, and it doesn't have her name, but it says 2012. But her tag here is a purple, and I think she is a real Beanie Boo and not a fake one, because one of the things that to look out for in Beanie Boos is like the heart shape is like curved, but this one's pointy, so that means it must be real. And her tag in the middle just says Cookie in it here. I don't know. I'm wondering if she might be the Valentine's Day one, but with the collar removed. But I'm not sure. But either way, I was so delighted when I found Cookie. I really wanted to find Cookie, but I wasn't able to for a long time. But one day in Wantage, I saw her and I found her. I was like, yay! I was so overjoyed. And also, she's been. I also have her in key clip form, but I really wanted to find her in small form. I think Cookie's just like a Beanie Boo that I remember a lot when I was little. Along with Princess, I want to find Princess. I don't mind if she has sparkly eyes or solid eyes. I just really want to find Princess because she's another Beanie Boo that I really want. She's a dream Beanie Boo. But Honeycomb is a Beanie Boo that my mum gave to me, so that's one of the reasons why I love her. I think she's my favourite one of like the trio that I got from the package that she sent me one time. And she's just so lovely and sweet. I love her, so that's really cool. I love both Cookie and Honeycomb. And now, on to the last pair, and it is Precious and Cora. Cora is my favourite of all the Koala Beanie Boos. I just love her soft pink and grey colour scheme. And she's also a Claire's exclusive. And I just was actually really happy to have found her and actually see her in person, because there are so many Beanie Boos that I see on videos and pictures, and I'm just wondering, what do they look like in person, and what do they feel like? And Cora just feels so silky, and she's very wobbly as well. Wobble. Like she's not very like some Beanie Boos are a bit more not wobbly, but they feel very stiff, if you know what I mean. Like Opal here feels very stiff, but Cora feels a lot more wobbly. I love Opal though. So Cora feels more wobbly. I think she's like a bit more of a recent Beanie Boo, but I don't mind. I just think she looks really beautiful, and when I found her, I was just really happy to have found her. And I think she just feels so nice as well, and I think she's just like a beautiful Beanie Boo. And Precious, I love Precious. I love her color schemes. It just looks so sweet. A very sweet color scheme. And also, I do remember having a few happy memories with her because I sometimes take her on my bus trips. So I think she's just a cute little puppy. And she does have a twin brother called Austin, who's a Claire's exclusive. And I just love the name Precious. She seems like she should be a Valentine's Day Beanie Boo, but she isn't. So these two are my 10th pick of my top 10 favourite Beanie Boo pairs. Well, that's all the Beanie Boo pairs. I know, I'm sorry that the video's gone on a bit longer than it probably should have, but I sometimes do get a bit carried away. But I really enjoyed making this video, and it was just like a delight to do again. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it again or not. Hopefully, I will. I might be able to, or might be able to do other Beanie Boo videos as well. So, what are your favourite Beanie Boos? I think out of the all the Beanie Boos that I would pick, I think I'd probably have to go for Chessie and Slick as my favourite of all of the pairs, really, because they are the reason why I have all of these guys. Because they are the reason why I got back into Beanie Boo collecting. And also I did so much research on Beanie Boos. But what's your favourite Beanie Boo? Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all on the next video. Goodbye for now, everybody.